Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. We've tuned into Natural Mystic Tarot, and I am so happy to have you here. If you're new, welcome. If you're one of my regular watchers, oh my gosh, my heart is just exploding for you. Thank you so much for all your support. I cannot thank you enough. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to start doing live tarot readings on YouTube, so you'll get the opportunity to have more specific questions answered in thorough detail. So hit the bell once you do, so you don't miss out. Okay, today we're going to do a general pick a card. I've pulled a card for the energy of the overall read, and then I will pull as I go. And the first lot of cards will be the what is it you're stressing about? What is holding you back now? What blocks are keeping you from moving forward? The second lot of cards I pull for your number will be what do you need to do to move past those? And the third are what's to come. So we're going to go left to right, 1, 2, and 3. And thank you for tuning in. Let's get started. I will leave timestamps down below. So just fast forward to your reading. Okay, pile 1, 2 of crystals. So far I'm getting the sense of feeling torn, needing to make a decision, not really knowing which way to go. You're longing for balance. One part of your life feels like it's really working, and then the other part seems to fall apart, and then that bit picks up, the other one falls apart. You can't seem to get all your balls in the air at the same time. Let's find out what's getting you down at the moment. What's the reason for this imbalance? Love, I feel like one of the main things that's getting you down right now is you're not feeling like your cup's being filled. You're giving so much and you're not getting anything back in return. I feel like you're really in your emotions right now. You need to ground. You need to settle yourself so you're making decisions that are for your greatest good. I feel like you're so caught up in the situation and you're so close to it that you can't see how it's affecting you. You've given so much that you're so drained. You're not really able to live your best life or decide what's best for you until you get to a place of grounding. Get still, be still. The strange thing is, and this is what the cards are saying, and I'm hearing it from Spirit as well, you actually have things in front of you that you're missing. So there's things going on that you're not realizing are beneficial for you right now. And it's coming back to that, it's coming back to love. I think you're so focused on what's going on that you're missing the other things around you. Opportunities are coming up, people are coming up, and you can't see them. You can't see the the sky through the trees. This isn't like you. You're not usually the type of person to get so overwhelmed that you can't think straight, which is making this even harder for you. This is not a space you're used to being in. This back and forth of decision. Neither are feeling like they're going to get you where you need to be. That's what the problem is. You can't make a decision because you're kind of looking for a third option. It's there, and they're telling me it's there. They're telling me you're just not seeing it. I'm hearing exercise, moving your body, getting out of your mind. Sometimes we have to be in our mind. Sometimes we have to think things through to get a clear outlook on where things are going, but they're telling me now, enough out of your mind, you've thought it over so much, you can't go any further with it. It's time to get your mind clear, and they're going to give you the answer when you do that. Your team is going to give you that answer. What energy do you need to be in for this to happen? Balance. And you'll get that once you start feeding the other parts of your being that need your attention. So they're telling me moving your body, getting unstuck, shaking up that energy. What else have we got for pole 1? They're saying take off your blindfold. You're so fixated on what you want that you're missing what you need. Turn around. They said it's right there. It's right there in front of you. You've just got to have the eyes to see it. What looks shiny to you isn't the best option for what you need right now. Sometimes things that are new and shiny don't always last. And that shine's temporary. There is relief from this in the distance. There is that moment where you'll break through. Be careful to, and I say this with so much love, be careful not to be judging people or situations around you. Just because it looks different to what you're used to or it feels different, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Sometimes when things are out of our comfort zone, we tend to judge them, and that's why we miss those opportunities. Okay, pile 1, let's step out of that head and step into our hearts. Let's see what they want you to do. Okay, so I'm hearing serving others will really help you move past this. Shining your light where it needs to be shone. When you're in service to others, you're going to get such a lift. They want you to be calm. You're not calm at the moment. This agitation, this nervousness, this overthinking, it's actually blocking you from being able to see clearly. The situation you're in, it's karmic. You know, there is karma you're releasing. So while it's uncomfortable, while it's confusing, you're actually busting through old emotions, old feelings, things you've brought through from past lives. You are clearing. You actually called it down. You called it into existence so you could clear it and be done with it. One more from this pile. Here it is. They're saying this is new. This is new for you, but it's okay. You chose to grow right now. You chose to experience things that are gonna be uncomfortable so you could push right through it. They're saying if you need time out and you can't get outside, you can't go do what you need to do, zone out in front of a documentary, zone out in front of a comedy, do something that just takes you out of your mind for a minute. I'm getting some third eye headaches as well, so I'm guessing you're opening up clairvoyantly. You're starting to see the world differently. That's what's making these decisions so hard, is you're sort of seeing through situations that you normally wouldn't give that much thought to. Nothing looks as like it used to. You're almost hearing other people's thoughts or their intentions, and you don't know if you can trust them at the moment. You don't know if this is your fear pushing you or this is your intuition. And I'm hearing very strongly from Spirit that this is your intuition. You need to trust it And the second you start trusting it, things will start falling into place. Until you do, it's just going to feel messy and uncomfortable. They're also telling me you wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't have what it took to push through it. You asked for these lessons, you asked to level up, you asked to move forward, and they agreed that it's definitely time for you. They're telling me channel this confusion, channel it into something creative, channel it into art, channel it into creative speaking. I'm hearing a lot of speaking of spoken word. Okay, so your gifts are really opening up right now. Hence the confusion. Lord knows, hence the confusion. That explains that feeling other people's intentions, where people's words aren't matching their actions. Clairsentience is extremely confusing when you first start opening it up, because you're just so unaware of why you're feeling so much different to how the world looks. Nothing makes any sense. Okay, what's coming for you? This one. Clarity. Clarity and everything you need falling into place. Everything you are putting out to the universe, you are manifesting, it is coming to you. When this starts to happen, when things start falling into place, beware of who starts coming up on your path. Beware of people that suddenly show vested interest in you because things are working for you. People do not like to see others grow. It comes with jealousy. It comes with greed. Okay, courage. They're asking you to have courage and push through this last uncomfortable cycle before they start to give you abundance. And I'm talking spiritual abundance. I'm talking financial abundance. I see earthly abundance and I see etheric abundance. It's such a balance. But you've got to want it. You've got to really want it. Let's see. This one. Okay, they're saying if you want this, you've got to stop looking backwards. You've got to stop worrying about what happened in the past, who said what, how that made you feel. You've got to trust 100%. You've got to surrender. They're also telling me that there's a male energy around you that makes you doubt yourself. Let them go. Chuck their opinions in, excuse my language, chuck their opinions in the fucker bucket and move on. That's how you'll get your completion. That's how you get your happiness. That's how everything's going to fall into place when you stop worrying about what other people's opinions are. Stop worrying about what the consequences of your decisions are when you're the only one that really has to live with them. You get one life. You get one opportunity to make it everything you want it to be. Are you living it for someone else or are you living it for you? Step forward. Be courageous. Push through this next. You're going through the eye of a needle. Push through it. Push through it. Everything's coming. Your team are with you. Your guides are right there with you. They're guiding you and they're saying, trust us. Trust us that everything we're putting you through right now is for a better you. Okay, pile one, good things are coming. Have faith. I'm right there with you. Your guides are right there with you. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonated with you, please hit the like button and drop a comment below. Tell me how it resonated. Tell me if it was any help, any comfort at all. Thank you. Hey, pile two. Now, as I explained to pile one, I pulled an overall energy card for the reading, and then the rest, the first lot of cards will be what is getting to you at the moment, what's holding you back, what kind of blocks do you have. The second lot will be how to fix those, how to move out of them, how to move forward. And the third will be what's coming into your world right now. Okay. Now, if at any time if this resonates, hit that like button. It lets me know that my readings are going where they need to be, and it helps me give better readings for you. 5 of Chalices, pole 2. You've had to walk away from a situation, from a person, or they've walked away from you and you've got no choice but to deal with it. Your heart it's heavy. It's heavy right now, pole 2. Let's get into this reading and figure out what you're going through right now. This situation that you walked away from, you thought it was going to be your everything. You thought it was going to fulfill you emotionally. You had invested a lot of your emotions in it. And you're wondering now if you can trust your emotions. Were you feeling what you were feeling? Was the situation what it was? You're going over everything that happened with a fine-tooth comb. Trust that the experience was there to teach you a lesson. Like, nothing happens just for the sake of it. There is always a reason behind everything we go through. They're also saying trust that whatever was coming to you and whatever is coming to you now is for your growth. I'm hearing karmic. I am hearing that this situation right now is clearing old debts. You've come out of it feeling a little worse for wear. But I feel like this is also something that is going to connect you to the pain that you've carried inside, and it's going to help you heal. I'm getting a lot of inner child stuff. I feel like it's true. It is and has and will trigger some things in you that you have sort of pushed down so you didn't have to deal with them. Come on, you. There's going to be balance coming in. So once you start clearing these issues, and they're in here for a reason, and you're going over them for a reason, and you're being asked to go over them, it's to bring balance in. Once you're balanced, anything you do after this point will be a breeze. Like, this is the worst of it, and they're telling you this is the worst of it. You're opening up, you're awakening. I'm hearing meditate. Not on the problem, but meditate so that you can get to know yourself better. I feel like you lost yourself in this situation, and that's why you're going over it and over and over it, because you essentially don't know who you are anymore. You don't know who you are without this situation. And this can be work. This could be walking away from a family member. But whoever this is, or whatever this was, you were so invested in it. And even though you know yourself, you were so invested that you lost a lot of yourself in it, and now you're having to rebuild. There is a sense of balance coming, but you've got to push through this eye of the needle before you get there. This is a blessing. They're saying this isn't a curse you think it is. This is the blessing. This is what's bringing forth everything you've worked for, everything you've asked for, and what you deserve. It's over now. They're saying it's over. Let it go. And be grateful for the experience. As messed up as that sounds, be grateful for what it's going to teach you and who you're going to become because of it. And don't worry about the future. Don't worry about who's coming next and what's going to happen, and trust that it's all going to be there. And how do we get you out of that situation? Okay, they're saying access your spirit team, access your guides. They are there guiding you through this situation. This is a lesson you asked for, and they're more than ready to help you through it. They're also saying if you need ways to contact them, look into it. There are plenty of different methods that if one doesn't work for you, you can use another. I'm hearing tarot is a really good way, and you don't have to know it. You can just buy a deck and use the book. They will give you the messages you need through that. There is also a pendulum, and there is a video on my channel that I'll link at the very end. But they're saying if you are struggling to hear them, if your mind is too busy, there are tools there that they will communicate with you through. They're also saying they're going to give you signs to let you know you're there, to make you feel comforted. They're saying look up at the sky. You'll feel them in your gut. When you look up and you get that sense of, oh, I'm not alone, that's them. They're saying they're going to push you creatively to help you release and let go of everything that's going on, everything you're feeling. They're saying don't feel. It's okay. It's okay. This is all for your greatest good. In saying that, let's see what's coming. Say perfect. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. And that's your spirit team. And here's the key. This is what they're giving you. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. And they're handing you that key right now. Put your hand out to take it. The eagle, how beautiful is this? You will soon soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. And that is what this hurt's going to do. It's going to give you clarity. It's going to teach you. It's going to make you a better person, because you'll also be able to pay that forward to others. You're going to come across people who are going through the same thing you have, and you're going to be able to heal them through that. And being of service is how we heal ourselves. It's how we give back for all the blessings that our guides are here helping us through. And your guides, they're telling me now that they're going to lead you to people that need your gift. They're going to bring people into your world that you can help. Let's see if there's anything the tarot needs us to know. There we go, that's that walking away. This tower reversed is beautiful news for you, Pole 2. This is telling you that the disruption's over, the chaos is over. You're moving on to brighter times. There it is there, death, it's done. And it's done in the sense of, yes, it's over, yes, you can't change it, but the pain's also gone too if you allow it to be. You don't have to sit in this situation anymore. Your Knight of Cups, someone, you are fastly moving towards meeting your own needs. And as you do that, the universe is going to match you, and it's going to send you people to meet your needs as well. The sun, brighter days are coming. This is all good news. If you're ready to Step into it if you're ready to take it, if you're ready to heal, if you're ready to take the blessings that will come from going through this tower. Once things fall apart, you can build them back up together. And you can build them however you feel you want to create them without the input of anybody else. Do not let anyone tell you what steps to take from here, because no one knows your heart like you do. Forward movement, balance. I'm also seeing a male that you trust in who is going to help move you forward. He has been sent, and he is a gift to you to help you get past this situation. I'm also seeing a holiday. Once you come out of this, there's going to be a situation that comes up that's going to enable you to travel. Take it. I'm hearing take it. Do not second guess it. Do not think it. It's gonna come at you in a way that will make you think, and you'll be unsure of whether you should go. I'm hearing take it. I'm hearing don't look a gift horse in the mouth, and enjoy yourself. You deserve it. Okay, pile 2, if that resonated for you, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure the notification bell. Hey, pile 3. I've pulled a general card to set the tone for the read, and then I'm going to pull some cards that speak to what you're going through emotionally right now, what's getting you down and what blocks you may have. Then we'll pull another set to work you through them. And the last set will be what's to come or what you should be aware of in the future. So let's get started. First of all, we have the 6 of Orbs. Now that's telling me you're dealing with a lot of surface issues right now. There's a lot of things going on and you're kind of wanting to escape from them. And I'm hearing this very clearly right now. You're being told that while these things are annoying and they're getting to you and it seems overwhelming and too much, at times that these are lessons, these are things you ask for, and they're going to actually help you grow and discover who you are. So we'll set that aside and see what's going on for you emotionally right now. There is something new that's popped up in your world that is taking away your sense of freedom. It's making you feel quite smothered. And you're being asked to ground. You're not feeling yourself. You're feeling hectic, chaotic, and you're not feeling in touch with who you are. Now the Tower has come up reversed, and I feel like it's you saying, how many more knocks am I going to get? How many more times is this going to happen? I'm at my wit's end. I don't think I could take anything else. But the fact that it's come up reversed is telling me you're at the end of this battle. And to trust that you're not in this alone. And every time you've been in these battles, even when you felt alone, you weren't alone. Your guides have been with you, leading the way each time. And that's why you're still pushing, because each time you thought you'd fall, they were there for you. And they're reminding you that you can get through this last leg. I'm feeling money issues coming up. I don't think they're the main cause of your issue, but they're definitely something that is causing you stress and worry. I'm seeing, and I'm going to jump forward into a bit of the future stuff, but I'm seeing a small amount of money coming in. It's going to tie over whatever this issue is. So they're saying set that aside, because it's not that big of a worry and it will be fixed. There will be something to provide for that situation. New opportunities are coming up for you and they're almost overwhelming. Change is something that is a bit overwhelming for you at the moment. but they're asking you to accept it, to allow it in, because there's plans for you. They've got plans for you, and they want you to trust that if you hold that close, if you hold that trust close and just take that leap, that there's new opportunity that follows with abundance for you. So I think that's why they're also saying let the money issue go. I'm going to do one more from this one. There is, so with this new creation that's going to bring on abundance, they're asking you to step into it. They're asking you to know your worth and step into it. Also, I'm getting pile 3. If you're not pregnant and you're not wanting to get pregnant, or your partner, you're not wanting your partner to get pregnant, then I'd be taking precautions. There is a strong fertile energy around this reading. It's definitely something you should keep in mind. Now let's check out the emotions that you're dealing with right now. Okay, so what they're saying is this opportunity that's coming your way, or that's been sort of running around in your head, it's only going to be there for so long. Like the opportunity for you to take this leap will eventually fade away. Don't get to the point where you miss it and you regret it. Envy's coming up, and I don't feel like it's envy that you're envious of others. I think you're seeing others that take these opportunities and wishing you would have the same guts to step out and do it, and you do have that. They're asking me to pull one more. Growth. And I've just put this down upside down, so I'm going to put that to the side there. I think that's important. Growth. So you've been asking for this opportunity. You've been asking for something to really step you forward and give you some passion and give you something to get up in the morning and be excited about. Grow with it. That's what they're saying. Over here, the relationships card has popped up, and what that's telling me is as you grow, you will bring people onto your path that will help you. So don't feel like, while you're not going to be alone because you've got your spirit team, but don't feel like you're going to be overwhelmed. They're going to make sure they align you with people who are going to help push you forward, if that hasn't happened already. If you've had an influx of new people come into your life, I'm hearing that pay attention to them. They may be there to teach you something. There are lessons to be had with these people. So I'm getting a lot of fear. It's fear to step into who you are, fear of the unknown, fear of change, but yet being dissatisfied and needing to do something about that. So let's see how we can fix that. So claircognizance has come up, and they're saying that your spirit team are saying that they communicate with you through thoughts. So if a thought pops into your head, accept it. It's not silly, it's not of ego, it's not of anything like that. That is your guidance being given to you. And they're also saying to me, if you have times where you doubt or you can't hear them, pick up a divination tool, whether it be tarot or a pendulum or oracle or any of those things, and they will communicate with you through that. Now, you don't have to know how to read them. They do come with books, and they're saying just pull the card, read the meaning. Your message will be there. I feel like so what's coming up is one of the reasons that you've got this self-doubt, and one of the reasons that you're too scared to move forward, is because in the past people have put you down and made you feel silly and told you that you're dreaming too big. So you started to get really small. You started to shrink yourself to make other people feel comfortable. It's time to let that go. Meditation is a great way of releasing these things. So go into a meditation, think about the issue, release it. This is what happened to you. While it's tragic, if you keep allowing it to stifle your growth, you're giving them the same power they had at that time. Let's take your power back. Let's empower you. And straight after I said that, wow, I pulled the card of abundance. And that's saying, let it go and you'll reap the rewards. You want one more from this deck. Financially and also emotionally, you will find peace once you let that go. Now, let's move on to the future. Let's see what the future holds for you. Where is it? Here. Okay, there's a man coming in. And it's to do with this moving forward you're doing. He's gonna be a real cheerleader for you, and that's going to be where you find your confidence. Knowing he believes in you will help you believe in yourself. And I think you wouldn't have expected it of this person, or even for this person to step up. But he's gonna be the person that helps push you forward. The cards are reminding you to trust in others and not carry all the burden for yourself. You've got everything there you need. Delegate. That's what I'm hearing very clearly. We want another one. Where are you? Here. Wow. So this is beautiful. So what this is saying is that for a while you've been pushing in one direction and it feels like you're getting nowhere, and it almost feels like fate is not on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is let you know that you've put a cog in that wheel and it's turning the other way. It's all starting to align for you. The Tarot, they're bringing us back to that same point. Nothing's holding you back, but everything that's within you. Okay, what's coming up? So right below this man that's coming in is the Queen of Cups. It's the nurturing energy, it's the loving energy, it's the powerful yet soft. And she's looking to the future. I'm seeing a holiday. As I'm saying this, I'm seeing a holiday by the beach. I don't know what season you're heading into, but get down to the water. Okay. So what's come up next is that you're stepping away from people, or you will in the near future. You're going to start seeing people for who they really are. You're going to start seeing the negativity in people, and it's going to start to get really overwhelming. You're going to want to step away from that, and rightfully so. They're telling me as I'm telling you this, be honest about why you're needing time away from people. Be honest about how they're making you feel. It's a matter of empowering yourself, but also leaving no room for confusion. I'm also hearing, make sure this is down in text. Make sure this conversation's somehow written down, because for some reason it's going to come back up. You're going to need to prove that in some way. Everything you're going through right now is leading you, it's planting seeds to open you up and open new doors for you. You're lighting the way for future you. Okay, so the holidays come back up. And I think it's reward for all the pushing through these situations that you've gone through, and the Lovers. So if you're not in a relationship, someone new is about to come in. This person is very much a deep connection. They're not a one-night stand. They're not a fling. This person is going to bring you it's going to have great depth to the relationship. If you are in a relationship, this is telling me that this is a soul connection. This isn't something, and I think you're already aware of this if you're in that relationship, but if it's feeling like there's turmoil and if you're feeling doubt, they're reminding you that the people we love the most will help us grow the most. So know that while it can get prickly, it's for your own growth, and they really are a soul connection. I'm coming back to those messages that I spoke about before. Moving forward, with every area of your life, make sure you're keeping records of things that go on. Be wary of misinterpreted conversations. And your days of heartbreak are over. That's what I'm hearing. Everything you're aligning to is going to help you move past all these past pains and past hurts, but don't allow them to be the fear that stops you moving forward. We're going to go this one. Open your heart. That's it. Don't let that past heartbreak hold you back. That time's done. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal and connection to spirit. Okay, and they're telling me your manifestation skills are about to go through the roof. What you desire, so be wary of your thoughts. Make sure you're thinking good thoughts and make sure you're putting out great intentions, because that's about to speed up. You're about to level up and you're about to get everything you desire. So make sure what you're putting out to the universe is loving, abundant, generous thoughts, because it's about to all come your way. Okay, pile 3, thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, because if you'd like more in-depth type of reads that relate directly to you, I'm going to be going live once a week once I hit 100 subscribers, and I'll be going live on YouTube, so you'll be able to jump on, ask your questions, and I can answer you directly. So thank you so much for watching. So much love to you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.